EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Washington Commanders. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And down he goes, but he takes it up to... Forwarded. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At their own 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready! Ready!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. You talk about this Jets defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Quan Martin there on the tackle. This defense for the Commanders, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line, 15-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go, Jack.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Tag.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Now Daniels. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle is made at Washington's 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
Straight ahead is Hall. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And even 100 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
1st and goal, Jets.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions. Let go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams.
The 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go, set, Buffalo 18. 6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
13 yards. And the Jets first down.
Come on, check up.
Now Allen. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Jets first down.
Let's go now.
First and goal, New York.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll give to Hall running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Go. Go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player, but fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down. Here's Daniels. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew taking it right down Broadway. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's going to air one out. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Paul on a give up the middle. Sheds off the tackle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Slot man moves right. They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Bates' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this to the 31. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Cowboy, go!
They go play action. Daniels under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Derek Hall, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Hawk 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the right hash, this from 48.
A 48-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Now Hall to start the drive. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and break it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Third down and 1. Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and that room to run. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are the mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down at the
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60, go!
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Okay, ready? 65 catch, 65, ready?
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown! A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Here's Koo to kick it off. they'll start up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete. Smith has it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Option play, here's Hall. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Jets on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And we're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quan Martin.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a two-score deficit for this Crews. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Trap 60, trap 60, trick the Eagles, trick the Eagles. Ready, ready?
Now Daniels. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is caught. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 31. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. The handoff for Hall. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Whistles now and a timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And that will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at the 10. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return.
And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Here's 1st and 10.
65.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
Here comes 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
That's good for a Commanders.
Back to throw.
Room past the 35.
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Washington Commanders.
Now they'll change things up.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete here. So that will leave him with 16 on the clock. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's 2nd down.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
Panther 60, 70 Rangers.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Jets, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles
I'm just a wild little beast. Lord, how I gave my